Hey, what is up guys? It's Vetchion here, back with another video. I think we can all kind of agree that currently YouTube it's in the shit, man. Ad revenue is down for almost anyone who actually wants to express their own opinion. How dare they, right? It's not like YouTube's whole slogan used to be, broadcast yourself. Now you can only broadcast yourself if YouTube actually likes your opinion. Anyway, amidst all this chaos, YouTube CEO Susan Wojcicki has addressed this public concern, assured creators that this whole problem would soon be dealt with, and apologized for the whole event even taking place. Not really, this is YouTube we're talking about. Like they would actually take the time to address something as important as this. However, something Susan did have time for is this interview.
Susan, is there a sexism problem in Silicon Valley today?
Well, I think, Silicon Valley is a diverse place, and there are many different opinions, but like within Silicon Valley. But I think whenever you have a culture that is, whenever you have a majority and a minority, it's going to be harder for that minority. Even in a culture where people are really well-meaning, and I think there are many, many well-meaning, working hard, trying to provide Silicon Valley to be a diverse place, there are sometimes microaggressions, right? Like people who will just cut you off. And you'll be talking and then someone will interrupt you. And so that's actually become like a big pet peeve of mine. So whenever like somebody interrupts me, I'll be like, wait, I was talking. Do not interrupt me. But I enjoy it even more actually when I see them interrupting someone else, and then I'll be like, wait, she was talking, don't interrupt her. And I think like every time I've done that, like people have been like, oh, thank you. Like I didn't realize I was doing that. And so I think just making people more aware of it is really important.
So would you say overall, yes, there is a problem in the Valley and one you're hopeful is being fixed?
Well, I think there is a problem just in the numbers and being underrepresented. Like we need more women across the board, and until those numbers get fixed, it's gonna be a harder place for women to work.
Well, let's just stop that right there, okay? Let me give a slight disclaimer before I dissect what she just said. I have nothing wrong with the concept of feminism. Any person who believes men and women should not be treated as equals is both a bigot and an idiot. That's why I think most modern feminists are both of those things. I do have a problem with the execution of feminism, though. But I'll dive into that in a future video. So, basically what Susan is saying here is that interrupting someone, specifically a female, is a sexist microaggression. That's something that occurs normally in a regular conversation to both men and women. That's now sexism. This is the problem with feminism today. They find minuscule things to complain about, to the point where you're no longer taken serious. No one fucking takes your movement seriously anymore because of shit like this. The reason you might be getting interrupted more, Susan, is because people realize you have nothing intelligent nor reasonable to say in the first place. So the next thing this genius starts ranting about is that we need to have an equal number of females to males in the workplace, which, ideally would be a good thing. But if you deny someone a job that is well qualified for it, just to give it to the opposite gender that is less qualified, just to keep the workforce balanced, that in itself is gender discrimination. Not to mention, this would likely never happen since men and women choose different career paths. Men usually lean to more of a STEM or technical career path when compared to women. So by saying you want an equal number or similar number of male to female, you are closing yourself off to male employees that could do more efficient jobs. They could perform better, therefore hoarding your company. The thing that pisses me off most about this, though, the thing that really pisses me off, is that she takes the time to talk about feminism, right? When all this shit's going down, okay? YouTube is in a crisis. People are losing their jobs, their main source of income. They're having to take up second jobs. Sure, it's fine for people like PewDiePie and other people with million subs plus channels, but not everyone can support themselves just with the money they've saved. Not everyone is at like that sweet spot, Not everyone can be like a Leafy or PewDiePie or something where they actually have enough money saved up to support themselves. Some people just started. The smaller YouTubers that were just barely making an income, barely making a living, can no longer support themselves. And she'd rather talk about feminism and talk about this very important issue that's going on with their site. And that's what pisses me off the most about this. But that's all I have to say for now. I'll link the interview in the description if you really want to watch it. If you agree with anything I said, leave a like and hit that subscribe button. I'd really appreciate it. And yeah, thanks for watching.